Aguas Claras was a place the rest of Spain didn't spare a second thought for. Hugo dug in his heels for us. We welcomed him in, and he taught us to look up. Before him, kings were more distant than stars in the sky. They shrouded themselves in mystery. But to us, they died like men. Hugo looked us in the eyes, came close, and clothed us in stone. This is the fruit of his labor. Castillo de la Vasta Vista. He stands tall in a land where others lie still. Pantano de la Buena Sombra was allegedly another favorite of King Hugo's during his journeys across Andalusia. It's said that he'd specifically take time out of his days just to rest here.
What a surprise. When did he ever do any work this? Hugo.
Now, he did loads. After all, he built the Atajo. And we like that, don't we?
Ay, pobrecito. His arms must have been exhausted.
Pantano de la Senda Verde used to be languid, sour soil in which grapes couldn't grow. But Nuestra Señora changed all that. The people sobbed with hungry mouths. Azucena, compelled to walk past, heard their cries. She nestled the figurine in the dirt, lying prostrate for 2 days and 2 nights. And now, as you can see, it's full of life.
Full of fish too. It's a lovely spot.
Full of history.
Full of something. Let's keep it moving.
Pantano de los Remolinos got its name when a child fell off a fishing boat and started to drown. Azucena was on the shore and heard the child's cries, praying until a whirlpool was formed to whisk the child to safety.
That's ridiculous. Being in a whirlpool sounds so much worse than a lake. How would that save him?
Well, I wasn't there.
Plus, I swear this is a man-made reservoir. I don't think Azucena was even alive when this was built.
If you don't stop refuting the guide tape, I'll make you stand outside. Well, here we have it. The seat of Hugo himself.
Built so our glorious leader could have a nice rest while he watched his people slave away.
Hey, this Hugo was the good one. We have a whole lot to thank him for. The dams, the Castillo, half the town.
He was okay for a royal.
He was great for a royal. And this is where he sat.
Well, that might not be true. Archaeologists think this was a sacrificial altar, built by the Betones before the Romans even sniffed Cadiz.
Well, I think it was a seat. A nice seat for a nice boy.
Think what you like. There's enough altars just like it all over Spain and Portugal.
He was obviously very tired.
He's not the only one. On with the tour. Contrary to what Daniel might tell you, we were fine before Hugo, and we've done great since. The best gift he left us was brand recognition.
¿Qué va, Cari? What about the Atajo?
Surely, we live on the coast. How hard could it be to find us? We put crowns all over the place. And if you're feeling generous, our visitor center kind of looks like one.
That's why it's called Corona del Rey Hugo, the crown of the king that loved us.
Ah, para ya. Just come visit us. We'll feed you. That's the proper way to find love. Not some tasteless pile of pamphlets.
Even when the path to Aguas Claras was dangerous, it was walked by pilgrims. Pilgrims compelled by the beating heart between these four walls. La Virgen de la Orilla. It all began when the fishermen of the village were stranded at sea in the wake of the fiercest storm in Spain's history. Santa Azucena, a local woman, was drawn to Cueva de la Aparición, where she prayed for their safe return, and it was there that she was found. The growl of the storm quietened to a whimper, clearing space for the news of the miracle to spread quickly. Santa Azucena never lived to see Nuestra Señora find her home, but she prepared the way by dedicating her life to the people. Those acts of selflessness put us on the map. Before then, nobody wanted to come to Aguas Claras, and now they'd be a fool not to. That's why she is our saint, and La Virgen de la Orilla, our savior. Now here's a treat. The hydroelectric power station.
Oh, yeah? What can you tell us about its story?
Well, it brings hydroelectric power to the machine. What a hell. Always strutting around setting up power plants.
Tricks, full of tricks like that.
Well, I love having power. Use it all the time.
Think we use the same one?
You like it?
Yeah. Mainly in it for the history, though.
You nerd. Next one.
Turn the tape off. This one's another Santa Azucena special.
Ah, so you do listen to me.
Rumor says that she sold a crossword here.
This was the site of the great Imperial Lucifer. Traveled far and wide. People became her sick as far as they could. It was here that she saved them for the local congregation.
If you let that happen, I'd miss it.
Before the Atajo was built, Aguas Claras was cut off from the rest of Spain. The journey was perilous and supplies were limited. But Hugo saw a diamond in the rough. He loved Aguas Claras like a second son.
It was the pescadito.
The man wasn't so stupid as to build a bridge for fish.
Mostly fish.
The path was the reason we managed to keep in contact with Spain at all. All hell would break loose if they ran out of our grapes.
The years weren't so kind to Hugo's path. It fell deeper into disrepair, becoming very dangerous for quite some time. Finally, the administration came to their senses and invested a little in us.
And now it's as good as new, huh? We have Hugo II to thank for that. Far be it for us to question the ways of King's God.